Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be my guide for how to use Voicemeter Banana and how to pretty much link OBS, Discord, Spotify, anything you want to, all in one video. And I'm going to show you at the end what it's going to look like when you put it into an editing software like Adobe Premiere. And I'm going to show you how you're going to get all those audio tracks that you want, just in case you want to maybe edit your Discord chat volume without interrupting the game's volume, or any audio like that. I'm going to show all in this video. The reason I'm doing this, and I'm just like you guys, I wanted to make a YouTube channel a couple days ago, or I've been thinking about it for a while. And it took me like 20 different videos, 3 days of trying to figure Voicemeter out. It's really been a struggle. I want to be able to make it really easy for you guys and put everything into one video. Because when I was trying to research this stuff and figure it out, everything was so split up, and I'd figure out how to link it to Discord, but after that they would do a really good job showing me how to do that. But then I wanted, how do you put it into OBS? And everybody had kind of a different way of setting things up, so trying to do what one person was doing and then finish doing that with OBS with someone else's different techniques, it never worked. So I'm gonna try and put everything into this one video, so you can just watch this video and you won't have to watch any others unless you're really interested. I'm gonna have timestamps in the description, so if you already know how to install Voicemeter or anything like that, you can just go ahead, find what you need to look for, or anything specific. I'm probably gonna have it in the 7 steps I'm gonna have in this video. Go ahead and check it out now. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to install Voicemeter Banana. So go to whatever web browser you're using and just type in Voicemeter Banana. Click on the first thing that comes up, and you're going to see it right here. So what you're going to want to do is download it. And when you do that, you're going to see it in your files. It's going to show up here. So what you're going to want to do is, when you see this, click on it and it's going to take you to the install page. Once you install it, it's going to ask you to reboot your computer. If you're watching this on PC, just come back here after you reboot and we'll carry on from there. Okay, so you're going to want to keep this Google page open because we're going to come back to it when we install the cables. Let's minimize it, and you see here I have Voicemeter opened. Once you have it installed, you can open it too. We're not going to touch it right now, but make sure it's installed and you can actually play around with it, but don't actually do anything, right? The first thing we're going to do now, you see your voice icon or sound icon right here. You're going to want to right click it and go to sounds. In sounds, you're going to want to go to playback right here. Scroll down, you're going to see Voicemeter auxiliary input and Voicemeter input. Set Voicemeter input to default device. Once you've done that, you want to go to recording, scroll down, and you're going to want to set Voicemeter output to your default device as well. I don't know why it has this icon. Usually it's like this. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to click OK once that's done. And now you should see on your sounds is that you have Voicemeter input here, and that is what you're going to be listening through. Okay, so moving on to Voicemeter itself, you're going to have your hardware inputs and your hardware output. And I have these named right now, but what it's going to say is hardware input 1, input 2, input 3. The first thing you're going to want to do is change your hardware input 1 to your microphone, which is set it to WDM. Everything should be to WDM. And set it to your microphone SteelSeries, or whatever microphone you have. For me, it's the SteelSeries Arctis Pro. Then what you're going to want to do is go to your hardware out, and you're going to want to plug in your headphones again. So same thing. And what this is going to do is, now that you have it set to A1, every time you select A1 on any of these sections, it's going to bring audio to your headset. So for example, if I select A1 on my mic right now that's set up, I'm going to start hearing myself through my own headphones. So if you want to do that, go ahead and give it a try. What this is, don't get too confused by this. This is kind of customizing. Basically, if I move this to the right, I'm going to sound kind of all radio-y, kind of grainy. Same thing up here. I tend to find that it sounds the best here based off of my experience with other people on Discord. And I prefer mono. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this, but it does make it sound nicer based off of feedback from my friends. Now, the reason I have B1 and B2 selected here is that for games that I'm playing, B1 sends my my mic audio into that game. So if I'm playing CSGO and I'm playing with my team, I need to have B1 selected if I want to communicate with my team. And if I want to communicate with OBS, I have B2 selected because it goes into the auxiliary, which I'm going to show you guys later how that works. There's a bunch of other cool things you could do, like maybe playing music into your Discord. I mean, you can kind of annoy your friends if you want. I've annoyed mine already a couple times by selecting B1 here. That brings it to the audio or the desktop audio, and then whatever I'm hearing gets put into Discord. To link Voicemeter, Banana, and Discord, you're going to want to bring up that page we were last on. And we're going to want to download a plugin cable. So you're going to want to go back up and go to virtual audio cable. Now here you're going to have your first cable input, which is free. And you're going to want to download that. Once you click download, you're going to see this again in your folder. You're going to want to extract it. So you go to downloads and you're going to see it. It's your VB cable driver pack. And you're going to want to right click it. And then you're going to extract it all, and you're going to see basically, you're going to want to go down here, and then you're going to want to set it VB cable setup 64, which is going to bring up another installation just like Voicemeter. You're going to want to install that, and then you're going to have your first virtual audio cable. You might have to reset your computer again, so come right back if that's what you're going to do. All right, now that you're back, we can close out or minimize it for now, because if you're interested in more cables, we'll come back to here and I'll show you how to do that. Before you go into Discord, you're going to now want to go into your second section here in Voicemeter Banana. And this is going to be hardware input 2. You can rename it chat or whatever you like. And you're going to want to select your cable output. I have it selected to cable B, but you're probably going to want to do the free one, which is cable output. Once you have that selected, select this to A1. Deselect any of these. You're not going to need them right now. Bring up Discord. Go to your user settings, voice and video, set up your Voicemeter output and input device. This is just your VA IO. And you want to select your cable input into your output device. Now you should have that set up. You can go experiment with your friends. I'm going to have an example here to show you. Now to actually start hearing people in Discord, you're going to want to select A1. So that's going to transfer all the audio from Discord into your headphones. Same thing if you want to start hearing audio in your desktop. Sorry, I didn't get to that earlier. You're going to want to select A1. Everything like when you go to watch a YouTube video and you press A1, you're going to start hearing it. I have one of my friends in the Discord call right now. You want to say something real quick?
Hello.
So you'll see in my second hardware input that I've connected to Discord. It's connecting to whatever audio is coming from there. So if I select B1, or that will be sent over to my desktop audio, so I could actually send whatever audio is coming from here into a CSGO team game. Or if I select B1 here, if you want to speak again.
Hello, hello.
I bet you can probably hear yourself right now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's basically the gist of how this works. Alright, so this is probably the most important part, or biggest part of the video. It's going to be linking OBS and how to separate all your audio when you're editing your videos. So you got to have OBS here, and the first thing you're going to want to do in OBS is go to Settings, go to your audio, and you're going to want to make sure everything here is disabled. And don't worry about that, because we're going to have new ways to add audio devices that are much more clean and easier to use. This is a little bit inconvenient, I'd say. So you're going to want to go here, and you see I have my group here already of all my audio. And to start this, you don't need to have the group folder, but I'm just going to show you how you can do that. I'll just make a new folder and go step by step with you. You go to Add, and you're going to want to go to Group. And I'm just going to name this audio file 2. Alright, so you'll see here that I have audio file 2 set up, and now I'm going to show you, I'm going to set up another mic, and you want to go audio input capture, and just call it mic, or I'm going to call it mic 2, because I already have one. And you're going to put it to Voicemeter auxiliary output, and hold on, I'll go back for a second. Because you'll see here, because my mic is on B2 selected to Voicemeter auxiliary, this is where my mic audio is going to be going. So now we're going to put that into auxiliary output 2, and you should be hearing my voice twice, which is going to probably sound kind of funny. I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't get too annoying. There we go. Now you're going to want to do the same thing for your game audio, your Discord audio, and whatever other audio like Spotify, but you're going to want to go audio output capture now. So just go game 2, set that to Voicemeter input. Drag that into your audio file, same thing with mic. Now we're going to do the same thing for Discord. We're going to call this Discord. Okay. And we're going to plug that into, for me, it would be cable B input because I have that here on Voicemeter set up. But you're going to probably want cable input since that's what you have set up for Discord. So just select the according cable. And now I have my Discord audio, drag that into the audio file. And then you can do other like I have here, I have for music. We're just going to keep it at these 3 for now. So now I go into my mic again. Go into advanced audio properties. You'll see I have all these check marks. Do the same thing. And basically what this is going to do is when you actually put your video into OBS or into Premiere or whatever video editing software you're using, you're going to have at least one audio file that has all of it in it. So if you don't really care about separating it, you'll at least have this ready. But if you care about separating it, you're going to want to check. You're going to want to check off these for each one. So for game, I have the second one. For the mic, I have the third one. For chat, I have the fourth one. And for music, which is optional, whatever you guys want to do, I have the 5th one selected. Now, once you have that done, you're going to want to go to settings again. Go to your output. Go to recording. And you're going to see, I can't change it right now since I'm recording, but you're going to have your audio tracks here. And you're going to want to set up your recording path and all that. But these audio tracks are actually another step you're going to need to do for creating different tracks. And just select 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or however many you're using, and that should be good. All right, now we're at the point where we're just going into optional territory. So if you want to have music playing in the background, or you want to be able to maybe turn on your music so that people in Discord can hear it, or you want to turn... or you're playing a game and you want to hear music in the background, but you don't want your stream to hear it, or your recording to hear, or whatever you're recording, you don't want your music in the background, whether you want it on or off. This is how you set that up. So you want to go back to the Voicemeter webpage right here, and you're going to want to scroll down on the virtual audio cable page, and you're going to see here you actually have 4 different cables you can get. And the way you get them is actually by donating. It can be as little as, I've heard $2. This was kind of confusing to me, and I'll show you why. But I went to donate, and it brought me to this page where I could only pay in euros when I'm living in the United States. I don't know why that is. I just experimented and went for the lowest one, and it just transferred into US dollars when I purchased it. So if you want to purchase that, go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you guys once you have it. All right, so once you guys have it, you're going to see it in your downloads. I have moved it for the purpose of organization into my Voicemeter file, which is in cables. And you're going to see this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be VB cable AB driver pack 43. And you're going to want to click on that. And you're going to want to extract these files. And once you have them extracted, you're going to have to download... if you actually open it, you'll see once you extract them, you're going to have this VB cable set up for each, and you're going to want to do times 64 for both of them, and just run that as administrator, download it. It's going to be the same way you downloaded the first virtual audio cable, and you guys are going to probably have to reboot your computer again, so get back to me once you have done that. Okay, so now you should have both those cables. I'm not exactly sure. I only needed one of them, but I have the other one for extra. But if you know what you're doing and you have both of them, you need to use both of them, I'm sure you can maybe figure it out. But I can definitely show you how to use one of them. And I know I have cable B and cable output mixed up for this, but just pretend this one is your cable B or A. I've obviously named hardware input 3 to music, and you want to do this or click on to select your cable. just do WDM again, click cable A or B, and then you're just going to want to set to A1. Now you don't have Spotify linked to Voicemeter yet, but what you're going to want to do, or how you're going to do that, is go back to your sound icon here and actually open sound settings. You're going to see that here. You're going to want to scroll down and you're going to see advanced sound options. You're going to want to click on that and you're going to see I have all my sound here, and you're going to see when you have Spotify opened, you might not see it because you don't have it open at the moment, but you're going to open Spotify and actually play music, and then this will appear. So once you have done that, you're going to put cable input for the name of the cable. So you are either doing cable B or cable A. You're going to select one of those corresponding to whichever one you have here. And once you have that, it should be set up. And I'll give you an example. I'm going to play Roots by Tobu, and you're going to see it moving. You guys should be able to hear that. And if I mute it, you guys can still hear it. I can't hear it. But if I bring up OBS and I just mute here, you guys can't hear it anymore, but I can hear it. Cool, right? All right. So that is how you set up your other cable. Last but not least, I'm going to show you what the end result looks like in Adobe Premiere. So I see this is actually the same video I'm editing right now as of what you're watching. And I'm just going to drag and drop any of these recordings. And you'll see now I have 5 different audio tracks. You'll see here is the one with every single audio combined. This one is my game audio. Obviously, I don't have any game or anything from my desktop playing. Here, the third one is my mic audio. The fourth one is my Discord chat audio. And this is my music audio. This is your end result, and if you've made it to here, congratulations. You should be able to start being able to separate and mix your audio to your liking. If you've made it to the end of the video and you have any questions or any advice you want to give to anybody watching the video, or to me included, feel free to leave it in the comments, and definitely drop a like if this helped you. Definitely subscribe. I'm going to be starting to do some playthroughs of Fallout, like games like Fallout 4, The Witcher 3. I've actually personally never played them. I'm going to do 2021 playthrough, see how it holds up, and anything coming up like Ratchet and Clank or maybe Returnal or the new God of War. I can't wait to start making videos about that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.